Here's my 87 Suzuki Samurai. Here's my cousin on his Honda Foreman 500. Okay, so the rest is pretty boring. It's just us kind of exploring the park. It was pretty flooded, so there was a lot of places we couldn't go, so we just kind of rode around. And it was only the two of us, so we were kind of scared to get stuck, or, you know, we were being kind of cautious. I know, I'll just play a little bit of music for who's ever watching. Okay, I heard enough of that. I mean, I really do kind of like that song for certain stuff, but maybe I'll try to find something more suiting for the occasion. This is actually my favorite part at the moment, and one of the main reasons because you can see that we go through like a kind of like exploring a lot of the park, and you don't have to get stuck if you don't want to. There's always like a really easy option, kind of a medium option, and then like a really bad option where anybody would get stuck. So we're kind of going around a lot of things because you know, it's just me and him, and so yeah, like I said earlier, we're being kind of cautious and we're just kind of exploring. One more thing, this park is known to be one of the smaller ones. I think it's about 500 acres, but even though it's one of the smaller compared to the other ones in the area, it has a lot of trails that are like just packed into a small area. All the trails are kind of intertwined, and I don't know how to explain it, but I really like this park. I think it's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I said I was going to find some better music, so hold on. Opinion, for someone that has like a pretty much a stock four-wheel drive, this park would be better for taking it out for the first time. A lot better than the other two in the area, because those other two have really deep mud and most likely you're gonna get stuck really bad. I mean, I've seen actually a two-wheel drive Pathfinder the last time I was here, which was a few days ago. There's a two-wheel drive Pathfinder that could actually pretty much go navigate the whole park, sort of. Of course, if he was to try to go through some of the mud holes or some of the uneven areas or something, he would, you know, he probably wouldn't make it, obviously, but anyway. Also has a lot of trees to hook up if you need them. The other two areas, in the other two parks in this area, I mean, there's a lot of places where you absolutely cannot find a tree to hook up to if you needed it. And for anybody that's like new at this and can't afford a winch or is scared to buy one or whatever, take a come along. A come along can pull you out of almost anything. It actually pulls almost as hard as a winch. If you consider the fact that, like, I have a come along that's that's the same thing as 3,000 pounds. It doesn't sound like much, but whenever you have a 9,500 pound winch like I have, and you have all the wraps on it, and you only spool out maybe like 10 feet or so, which is probably like one wrap. Its rating at one wrap is probably only 3,500 pounds or so. Just keep that in mind. From what I noticed, my come along actually pulls almost as hard as my winch, and it's kind of disappointing. Like, you know, not for the come along, but it's kind of disappointing that I spent so much money on that winch, and actually I could have gotten by without it, because I really don't get stuck that much, and a winch is a little bit more trusting. It's more like more dependable. For example, the second time I went out with my winch, I actually broke the brake on it and locked the winch up, and I used my come along. Been to this park about 10 times, and this is the first time I found this. This is like a hidden lake, like somewhere in the middle of the park, and there were some people fishing, which I don't know why that's relevant to the video, but there were some people fishing. Doesn't show anything exciting, like I said in the beginning, but I kind of wanted to go ahead and post this video, so if anybody was thinking about coming out here, they could see the layout of the park. I know I don't really explain it very well. I didn't really explain it very well, but I think you could kind of get an idea of what's out here. Hopefully in the future I can make some better videos. This first person view, whenever you have a GoPro mounted, it really doesn't doesn't make good videos, and I'm having trouble finding somebody to help me film. I really don't like water. You know, I think if you want to go through water, go ahead and get you a jet ski. I mean, the Samurai can go through water, but I just don't like it because I always have to clean the axle bearings and stuff like that. The wheel bearings, really.